the dream version of me. The dream version of me. Okay, so it's like, so I was like, what can I do? What can I do to make sure that I'm following my morning routine properly? This is not a morning routine to get rich. So I'm following the morning routine properly so that I can enjoy these lovely, it's like I'm doing everything in slow motion. Like, what in the world just happened? Whew. So I was like, when I wanted to save and wanted to use my money responsibly, I drew up a budget. So I'm going to draw up a plan for my morning. So I'm going to break down my time nicely and be like, I need to do that, I need to do that. And then I remembered when I was back then living in the darkness and I wanted to get out of it, one of the things that I found on social media was somebody who said, use a timer and time yourself, everything you're doing, time yourself so that you can know you're spending too much time on something and not moving to the next thing. So I did a timer. Today, I woke up and did the whole thing. So it is Saturday morning, so I knew even if I'm like late, my time to go to work today is later, so I have time. So normally during the week, I'm supposed to wake up at 4:30. If I wake up later, then I will have to rush through things. So the plan is to get up at 4:30 and be on my feet at 4:30. Okay, so first thing to do is to make sure that I am on my feet. So let's be on my feet. Looking for a pen, I don't know what happened. So at 4:30, I'm standing and I'm on my feet. I did that. I actually also tried it yesterday, but I hadn't written it down. So I started making notes afterwards. So now we are formalizing it. And then from 4:30, 10 minutes, I then do my bed area and declutter the area around my bed. I woke up this morning and I did that, and it's magic. I did it in less than 10 minutes. So what I realized as I was fixing my bed, that the best thing to do is to not really make my bed, but to pull everything nicely and straight and be fine and be happy with an imperfect bed and move on to the next thing to do. And it feels good. As the more I do it, the more I'll be able to do more on the bed faster and cover it within the time. So for me, I use 10-minute intervals. The video that I watched, they were using like, I think 20 or 30-minute interval. I can't remember. It was a couple of years ago. Then I use 10-minute intervals and I'm like, okay, let me just add another 10 minutes on this thing if I need to. But most things, they fit within the 10-minute interval. So I did do my bed and my bed area and I decluttered a little bit. I even wiped my bed stand. Do you know when was the last time I wiped my bed stand? The stand next to the bed. This is going to be amazing. Okay, so that is like just 10 minutes after I've woken up. I've already done that. I'm already like feeling energetic because I'm like, I just succeeded doing something. And now I get it with like that brain is like, success. So from 4:40 to 4:50, another 10 minutes, I then heat up my water. And declutter my kitchen. Somebody's going to say, why don't you do that the night before so that your morning is free? That's just the thing. I'm not doing it. I wish I was doing it, but I'm not. So we're going to try and put it at a time where I'm more energetic to do it, and that is in the morning. So I decluttered my kitchen. Now, just because it's Saturday today and I have more time in the morning, what I've been doing on Saturdays is washing my dishes instead of washing them on Sundays like I usually do. So washing my dishes. Now, you're going to have to understand, I try not to regularly wash my dishes because we have water issues. Yeah, we do have water on the pipes. The municipality is just not giving it to us. I need you to understand, like the people saying there's no water in South Africa. This third world country is third worlding because of the government. Okay, so, but I still have to save my water. I have to make sure. So I do wash my dishes twice a week. And one of those times is once in the weekend and once during the week. So Saturdays is the day that I'm going to do my dishes now. So I wake up in the morning, I wash my dishes. So I did wash my dishes. Now they're sitting there because the time interval that I had all allocated to washing my dishes ended. So I have a 10-minute interval to decluttering. I'm putting a 10-minute interval for decluttering because I tried to do decluttering and washing my dishes within 30 minutes. It didn't work. So now as I'm curating this, I'm going to allocate 10 minutes to declutter. So I'm getting everything cleaned up and the dishes brought into washing. And then I wash my dishes in the next 10 minutes. So the next 10 intervals The next 10 minutes intervals are going to be for washing my dishes. So that'll be from 4:50 to 5 o'clock, and 5 o'clock to 5:10. I'm used to invigilating, so this is so much easy for me now. I had to learn this for invigilating, and it's so much easier. 5:10 to 5:20. So that is 10 minutes intervals that make up 30 minutes. This is when I'm going to wash, dry my dishes, and pack them up. And pack them up. I'm gonna write it up, but then I'm gonna write it down because then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna put it on the wall, and then when I don't see it, I'm gonna be like, man, I never put it in the plan, so it's not part of the plan. So I'm gonna put it in the plan. So that's what I'll do. I'm telling you, I am telling you, having these timed intervals, game changer. Okay, so I still have to go to school on some Saturdays, and I also want to get used to, I want to kick the habit of when I don't have anywhere to go, I'll just lay in my bed for hours just in the name of resting. But what I notice is it's not really resting. It's just another way of tiring myself and getting nothing done. So whether I'm going anywhere or not getting anywhere, we're doing the level up thing there. So we're going to have to take care of ourselves. So from 5:20 to 5:30, we're going to do the body thing, okay? But I'm going to allocate 20 minutes for that, even though the old version of me can do that in 5 minutes because she didn't care. This version cares, so we're going to allocate 20 minutes. To 5:30 to 5:40, we're going to allocate 20 minutes for body wash, right? So this is body wash. Okay. Whew. It's going to be fun. And so I use the stopwatch for just in case I forget. I use a stopwatch from my phone. I had the screen fixed because this phone had like a bad screen. I had the screen fixed, so I use the phone. It's always set on 10 minutes now, and all I have to do is press start, and then it will start counting. And when the 10 minutes is over, it's gonna ring. So I know when I was doing my dishes, I packed them up and stopped. I packed them up quickly and stopped and moved on to the next thing because I want to make sure that I don't get stuck on the same thing, right? If I had done that and then just like it wouldn't feel like I'm getting things done, then I would not be here sitting here before school, be able to go to school and doing this video. Then I have time for this video. Okay, so I'm gonna pause or stop it. Wait a minute. Oh, there's cancel. So I've canceled that and it's still back on 10 minutes. So whenever I want to use it, I can just press start and I get out. And when I go back, it's still on the 10 minutes. That's why I like to use the same intervals. So it's like when I'm washing my dishes, I've got like a cloth where I just wipe my finger, press start again, and then we go to the next 10 minutes, wipe my finger, go to the next 10 minutes, and I have my 30 minutes clocked in. I love this. I learned this on YouTube, by the way, by watching YouTube videos, and I learned how to do this. It is one of the most effective things that I've ever seen to get you to do things. The reason I was doing it is because the person who introduced it for people who procrastinate, and I am a huge procrastinator. I have a voice in my head that tells me not to do things, so I have to come up with ways to deal with it, shush it, and have like action plans. Okay, so far it's 5:40, and it's 5:40. What am I going to do after that? So now we're going to the whole other thing, which is the face now, and the body lotion and the face. So I've done it. I've been doing it for a while, and I noticed that I don't need more than 10 minutes to do this. So now I'm going to allocate 10 minutes to just doing this. But I'm also going to allocate 10 minutes to doing this, but because I know my body wash is 20 minutes, so just adding 10 minutes to that is like, it's 30 minutes actually from washing to then doing my face and just moisturizing the rest of my body. Now, I might at some point end up having other things that I want to do on my body, but for now I don't, so we don't have to make time for things that we're not going to do. And remember, I'm going to have a night routine at some point, and for that's going to like accommodate other things, like when I'm like taking care of my nails, I want to do that at night, not in the morning when I'm planning on going to work. Okay, so from 5:40 to 5:50, we're doing the face thing, right? And body lotion. Love it. So I still use my aqueous cream and glycerine at the bottom, like from below. I use the stuff from my face to the shoulders, to the neck, to the shoulders, and my hands. And the rest I use from here down. I still use my aqueous cream and glycerine, which I was using for my face before, and I was happy with it, by the way. I didn't change because I was unhappy. Okay, let's move on. So yes, now we're going to have to start doing things like making time for hair. So we're gonna put in 20 minutes for hair. It's gonna make sense in the long run. We're gonna put in 20 minutes for hair. Okay, so from 5:50 to 6 o'clock. So this is Saturday. So I'm just gonna redo it again for during the week. This is Saturday and Sunday. So so it's 6 o'clock to 6:10. We're doing the hair. We're just gonna have to see, will this fit? Because at 6:30 I have to leave. At like 6:25 I have to leave. When it comes to like Monday to Friday. So we need to see like, what can I do on those days? Like what's gonna be out? Like dishwashing is not gonna be there. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of a separate one. Hair needs to be done at this point. And then we have, but of course today I didn't do my hair. I'm not going to do my hair. I'm just going to put on a doek, and I'm not going to style the doek, which I want to get back to that. I used to style my doeks, but now I don't. I just tie it up and go. So yeah, the dream version of me, and I also want to do like hairstyles for Afro and learn how to do them also with my hand. It's going to be a hard learning, but persistency and relentlessness and consistency is going to fix that. Okay, so what's next is let me see, the hair's done, getting dressed up. So now we dress up. So I'm just gonna put 10 minutes. So 6:10 to 6:20 is going to be dressing up. Let's take today, for example. I've already hanged my jeans, my jersey, and a track top because it's cold outside, and a t-shirt. I've already put them there. So as soon as it's time for me to get dressed, I'm just going to get dressed, take my stuff, and leave. I'm telling you, I'm not, I'm on the way. I've already started. Okay, so this is going to be, these are things that I'm going to do anyway. I might as well do them effectively. That's my take on this. I might as well do them effectively, not stress about it, not rush through it, not dun. Okay, so dressing, and then at 20 past, but I'm not going to leave today until 7:30. So once I'm dressed at 20 past, I am going to then chill and do all this other stuff. Wait, I'm messing it up. I'm not leaving until 7:30. So today, I'm not leaving until 7:30. So I think we should leave out the time. It's like after 10 past, what time am I leaving? So normally the Saturday class will start at 8 and I leave at, then I have to leave at 7. So I would say maybe at 6:40. So maybe sometime at 6:40, then I can get dressed. 6:40 to 6:50, I can get dressed, and then I have 10 minutes to figure out what else I need to do before I leave, right? So that would be on certain days. If I'm going to school, if my class is going to start at 8, then it gives me time to go to work and get there on time, right? Dressing up then, and then going, But this is for when I have an 8 p.m. class. But today, when I'm just going to note it. Today I have a 10 p.m. class, so I'm going to get and I want to leave at 7:30. So at 7 o'clock I'm gonna get dressed, because at 7:30 I am leaving, right? Get dressed and leave at 7:30, right? So this is for days where I'm having a class late on Saturdays. So on days where I'm not going to have a class at all on Saturdays, which are very rare, I'm just gonna, after my hair is done, I'm going to then figure out what I need to do. Do I have to do my hair? If I'm not going to go anywhere, then I'm not going to do my hair. I'm going to do my hair in a way that allows me to just chill then around here. Or I have to go somewhere, then I'll figure it out then. But this part is the dressing up part times being specific are just for the days where I'm going to work at this time. Okay, so this is my Saturday, and I think I'm happy with it. But at the same time, I just noticed something is missing. I now carry food to school, so I'm going to have to figure out what time. But there's plenty of time between 6:10 and 6:40, so I can put it in there, like pick up my food, have my breakfast. There's still plenty of time to do that, so I will fix it when I have practically done it and realized how to fix it. But for now, we're gonna leave it. No need to make it perfect for now. So now we're gonna go back to the days that are just like so locked in, the Monday to Friday. So there's not much of a difference. I'm still planning on standing at 4:30. So the 4:30 you stand to 4:40. I'm just copying it, and then I do the bed. Okay, so what is going to change then? Do my bed and declutter the area, and then at 4:40 to 4:50 heat the water. So now we're not heating the water to wash the dishes, right? So we're heating the water to get ready for work. So that time also is going to be for washing body wash. Okay, and yes, no dishes, none of that stuff. So body washing, and we allocate. So that's going to be 4:50 to 5 o'clock is going to be body washing. So that's allocate 20 minutes, and then we do 10 more minutes, which is 5 o'clock to 5:10. We do the face routine, right? I am still convinced that I can do this in 10 minutes. There's not much to it. I do not wear makeup, so there's no makeup actually. I don't wear much makeup. It's just like eyeshadow, the glittery eyeshadow, and I want to take a look at other eyeshadows. What other eyeshadows I can wear? I'm wearing my eyeshadow on the corners here and just there. I saw it on Wednesday's show. This other girl did it like that, and I was like, I like that. I'm gonna learn how to do it. And then yeah, so I've like just my lips, just my thingy, and I comb this stuff every day now. I used to never even consider that I have eyebrows. And now I comb them every day. Interesting. So it's becoming like more second nature. I do it like in a very short time. There's not even 10 minutes. I don't think I get to 7 minutes to doing this. Anyway, face routine and body lotion. Face routine is going to be at 5:10 to 5:20. Okay. And then at 5:20 that's when we start our hair. Oh, okay. I forgot. I didn't see that. Hair. So from 5:30 to 5:40, then we finish with the hair. It's gonna work. We still got plenty of time. Okay, how many minutes? We've got like 20 minutes until 6 o'clock, so that's a lot of time. This is when we're going to focus on food prep. So that's like just packing up my lunch. So from there, at this point I got my gown on and I haven't dressed up. So from 5:40 to 5:50 we pack the lunch, right? Pack lunch lunch box, let's call it a lunch box. Pack my stuff. Shouldn't take me more than 10 minutes, because most of the stuff that I pack is like last night's prep food that I made for last night, and easy to eat stuff that I already have, like my peanuts, my dry fruit. It's gonna be easy to pack. I have done it before. And from 5:50 to 6 o'clock we get dressed. I want to get dressed at this point. So what I want to do for now is eat breakfast in my room, and I think I'm going to start with cereal because it's fast. So what I figured I'm going to do is I have these things, and I will eat my cereal here. I've been eating my cereal here when I carry it to school, so I'm going to continue using this. It's very little. The thing is, it's very little. It's too little, I know. But I have been detesting the taste of cereal. But now that I eat a little bit of it, I'm starting to be okay with eating it and forcing myself to eat it. So I'm going to continue using these. But I have 3 of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 more. And then I'm going to pour the cereal in here and leave them on my kitchen thing, on the cupboard there at the top. And then I'm going to grab one and pour milk and just quickly eat it in the morning. But I'm going to allocate 10 minutes just in case. So from 6 o'clock to 6:10, we eat the cereal, ne? And then from 6:10, pack lunchbox and pack my bag. So when I pack my lunchbox, I also have to pack my stuff that's to go. And then from 6:10 to 6:25, which is like 15 minutes, I chill. And then I leave at 6:25 to catch my transport. I'm going to do this. So the point here is to do this until this feels like second nature, where I don't even need to time myself anymore. I'm just waking up, decluttering my bed, decluttering my kitchen space, the water is plugged in at that time. Next up, body wash, face routine. You see, I don't even know it by heart right now, so that's why I have to write it down. My hair, and then pack my lunch, and then dress up, and then eat cereal, chill for 15 minutes, Zen, calling all the gods to be with me during the day, and then we go. This kind of like takes back my time. Because I'm using the morning to get ready to go to work, it feels like I'm already working. Like it's not my time. So if I'm doing it in my lovely way that actually makes me enjoy it and feel calm, it's my time, right? So let's go. We're going to do that. So that's my Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Friday routine. So that's my Monday to Friday routine, and that's my Saturday to Sunday routine, morning routine. So each day is going to depend also on what I need to do, but steps must be locked in first, which will help curate them better. Now I am going to copy them properly on a piece of paper where I can read them clearly, and then I'm going to hang them. I have to find my boss stick. I don't know, I haven't used it in a while. And then I'm going to hang them on the wall. And I can type it. I can type. What time is it? I can print it today at school. Ooh, it's 11 past and I have to leave at 7:30. So I'm gonna get dressed now. Ooh, la 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 la. Just pick up my stuff here. Yes, nice. And that is it for today. We have done part 1. Leveling up. Trying to become the 1% woman. All right, so that's it for today on the working towards the dream version of me, the dream woman in me. Leveling up. What is it? I wrote it down. I want to say it. I want to say it. Where is this original paper that I was taking notes on? There it is. I wrote so much stuff here. Whoa, there we go. That's it. That's it right there. Okay, so I wrote there. Resetting, 1% woman, high value, level up. Those are the words I need to acquaint myself with. In the end, though, for me, these all felt like it's the same nonsense anyway. It's good nonsense, but it's still the same nonsense. And I found a lot of lying, curation, exaggeration. It's like, you're making up stuff. Tell us you're making up stuff, okay? Come on, we're not stupid. And then, my conclusion, or my words that I'm eventually going to use and that you are going to be familiar with, is I don't want to completely do a change. Like I said, I am so at awe with the teenage Asanda. I'm at awe with the decisions that my middle 20s Asanda made, the middle 30s Asanda made. So I don't want to get rid of those women, you know. They are in me and I don't want to get rid of them. But this particular Asanda wants to refine everything, you know, and adjust and become the dream woman we're dreaming of. Okay.